I've been instructed by my boss to keep it on. I'm getting a ticket anyway, right?
Don't you believe in free speech, officer?
It's about advertising, anything with audio and video in a commercial way, like on a public street.
Where the hell do you get off shutting down a peaceful political message? That is not your job.
You would have suggested this goofy idea.
Here's the skinny. Sophie Cunningham and the Indiana Fever was at the Scotiabank Arena to play the Toronto Tempo. Cunningham is the brave athlete who has spoken out against the specter of male basketball players joining the WNBA. This, of course, would destroy the WNBA. Yes, the W in WNBA stands for women's, but here's the crux of the matter. When the WNBA was incorporated in 1996, a woman was considered to be someone who was born as a biological female. In any event, Rebel News went down to Scotiabank Arena with our big, beautiful billboard truck. We were broadcasting messages provided by our friends at the Canadian Women's Sex-Based Rights Organization, aka COSBAR. COSBAR wants to keep female sports female. I know, shockers, right? But apparently this messaging is tantamount to hate speech in certain circles, including the woefully woke brass running the Toronto Police Service. And so it was that within minutes of our arrival at Scotiabank Arena, our truck was swarmed by 7 police officers. 7! Yes, there's record crime going on in Toronto right now, but Chief Myron Demkew, he's more concerned with so-called thought crimes than, actual crime. Not only did we receive hundreds of dollars in bogus fines, but Toronto's thought police said we needed a permit to display the messaging, and they demanded that we turn off our billboards.
Switch it off. I've been instructed by my boss to keep it on. I'm getting a ticket anyway, right?
Don't you believe in free speech, officer? Folks, that's insane. There are hundreds of billboards in Toronto. There are even a few dozen billboard trucks just like ours crisscrossing the mean streets of Hogtown. But our truck is the problem? Seriously? Oh, and this was not a one-off. A few weeks ago, you might recall, the Toronto police pulled over our truck. What a coincidence. The truck was displaying the same pro-female messaging that we were displaying on Tuesday. At least there were no tickets issued this time. But the question arises, who is behind this ongoing harassment? Then again, the Toronto police, well, they're all in when it comes to embracing transgenderism. Do you know that all the cops have to take transgender training and that they have to pass the test? You haven't taken your transgender training?
I didn't say that.
Okay, have you?
Yes.
Okay, so bottom line, Toronto police are more concerned with censorship than enforcing the law. And so it was that our truck driver, Mark, was slapped with 2 $615 fines. That totals $1,230.
But is there a threat of arrest?
I'd have to check with the detectives to see.
Right here, I understand this being recorded, sir. He's been directed to turn it off, and he's been directed to leave.
Okay, now why would he turn off an ad? Like, seriously, by what right does the Toronto police censor our billboard ad?
Censoring anything. It's illegal to display anything on a billboard, period. Doesn't matter who it's coming from.
Under what law? Under what law?
Bylaw, and he's been given that ticket. I'm sure he's read you the charge already.
He hasn't, actually. He just told me that a bunch of police were shutting down our ad, and I told him to put the ad back up because of the Charter of Rights, Section 2, freedom of expression.
Driveway here, people trying to get out of to go home from work, and then need to get into park for the event tonight. So he can drive off, turn off his messaging, read you the ticket, and you can decide whether or not you still want to continue to display the messaging.
Well, I've decided right now, because I live in a free country, Charter of Rights and all that. So I've already instructed him to put that back up and not to take it down, and that we're going to go to the court and have a charter challenge of Like seriously, where the hell do you get off shutting down a peaceful political message? That is not your job. We've got a crime wave in Toronto, and you're trying to, and you're giving him tickets for that sign?
Any messaging whatsoever.
No, you know what? There are 1,000 billboards in Toronto. There's 20 billboard trucks, and the fact that you're picking on the Rebel News one is quite conspicuous. It's pretty clear this is Myron Demkew's attempt. You know what?
I gotta move the truck away from the.
Okay, move the truck. Put on the fire the chief. Put on the billboard that says fire the chief, and let that one go.
Well, he showed me the bylaw, but it's about advertising, anything with audio and video in a commercial way, like on a public street. Yeah, I just don't know how I've been doing this for 2 years and nobody's ever pulled me over or anything.
Well, so this is why we're acting under this authority, right? This could be a great explanation.
What's the bylaw called?
So the bylaw, it's under here. So it's display sign with animation, video, display, illuminating, flashing lights, sound movement, or stimulated motion. The bylaw is under the municipal code 693-1.4, subsection 12. So that's the authority that we're acting under. It'll all be on the ticket.
Okay, the ticket's being made
Issued
out
to you.
me
You're the
personally?
operator.
Because you're the operator of the vehicle, that'll be issued to you. But again, there's ways to dispute it. We'll go over everything with
We
you.
see these trucks all the time. I see them advertising lottery tickets, beer, what have you.
He's saying there's a bylaw on the books and he's enforcing it against me and he's giving me a ticket.
How much is the ticket for?
I don't know. He hasn't said yet.
Here's what I think. It has nothing to do with the medium, and it has everything to do with the message. All these cops have taken transgender training. To them, this is hate speech. Is that what we're really talking about, officer?
Absolutely not.
You haven't taken your transgender training?
I didn't say that.
Okay, have you?
Yes.
Okay, so would this qualify as hate speech then?
That's not up for me to decide. It's not in relation to hate speech. It's in relation just to a message, not the message being relayed.
So, officer, why are you picking on our truck? I see these all over the city.
Nobody's picking on anybody.
What's amazing, Mark, I got to tell you, we are in the middle of the biggest crime wave in this city's history. We got guys doing open drugs on Bay Street. That's according to Joe, the scrawler there from The Sun. Car theft, home invasion, rape, murder. And look at the resources deployed to give you and us these tickets. Well, if I know Ezra like I think I know Ezra, he's going to get the sharpest lawyers to go over this bylaw. I'm calling BS on this. The idea that 7 police officers need to hand you what is essentially a glorified parking ticket, that is outrageous and a preposterous use of resources in a city with a crime wave like we have.
Were you the cop who gave a ticket to the truck? No? You know who gave a ticket to the truck? I do. And who is that? Gallagher, is he here? I consulted a lawyer. I'm Ezra Levand. I own the truck. And the lawyer says that ticket is from the wrong law in the wrong section and it doesn't apply to...
That's why we have trial court, sir. Option 3. If you want to dispute the ticket, you can take it to court and dispute it there.
So-
we're not going to conduct court on the roadway. We need you off onto the sidewalk.
Who
please,
would
for your own safety.
have suggested this goofy idea of that? Because it's never before been applied to a billboard truck like that.
The law's clearly there, sir, as you can see from the section. As you can see, sir, I'm kind of busy, so please step on the sidewalk for your own safety. Thank you very much. I'm not going to tell you again.
Who's the cop who I should talk to?
Well, we're not bending the knee when it comes to this outrageous censorship via law enforcement. We've hired Top Gun lawyer Leora Shemish. She's going to fight these bogus tickets in court. And by the way, this is not simply a Rebel News issue. It's about setting a precedent that police are not allowed to bully people who are fighting to protect female sports against invading males. Folks, can you help us fight this latest free speech battle? The cops want us to pay up, shut up, and go away. Not a chance. We're going to fight these fines, but we need your help. Please go to savethetruck.com. That's savethetruck.com. And if you're able to, kindly make a donation.